See that church back there? Look at that freaking church. Can you see it? Bam. There it is. That's my church. That's my church. For real. Today is April 21st. Every 420 has a 421. So this officially is the 1 week celebration of Jimmy DeCauson's life. It was 2 years ago on this day that Dr. Lobin in Springfield, Missouri looked at me and said, "It's confirmed you got multiple myeloma. It's cancer in your bones." A guy at my church said one day to me, "Yeah, I had an uncle." I could have lived the rest of my life without knowing this, right? He said, "I had an uncle that had multiple myeloma. It got so bad he'd turn over on his bed and break a bone." Wait, what? When the doctor said that to me, I was crippled with lightning bolts of pain going through my back every time I move a muscle. Couldn't walk, couldn't get up, couldn't lay down, couldn't do anything. Because of a little itty bitty tumor there, they zapped that 12 times, 12 days in a row. I didn't see anything, I didn't feel anything, they didn't leave a bruise, didn't leave a cut, and it's dead. It's still dead. It's 2 years later, it's dead. D-E-A-D. I said, what if I don't want to do that? What if I don't want to take stem cell therapy and radiation therapy and chemotherapy? He looked me in the eye and said, "I don't know. Well, I do know one thing, you ain't going to be around next year." For the first time in my life, I stopped. But then I kept running. Ran for like 3-4 months. Resisting the pain. Didn't want chemotherapy. I saw it leave bruises all the way up and down my mother-in-law's. Is that right? My baby mama's mama, grandma. All kinds of bad stuff. Saw chemotherapy like destroy my own mother. Anyway, this is not your mother's chemotherapy, bro. They got this stuff down. So every case is different. My best friend Robert Labatz died. How did we both end up bedridden with cancer at the same time, and him die and me live? Robert, you're with me. And here I am 2 years later. Not only can I stand up, sit up, walk, talk, breathe, jam on my guitar like I've never jammed in my life, jam on my flute like I've never jammed in my life. God, I didn't know I could. Anyway, I can also dance. You may recall I did a little bit of that back in high school with some peeps, and so now I've retired from 50 years. I knew everything there was to know about carpentry before I even graduated from high school, because I started doing it in high school. Did it all my life. I mean, it's like 50 years carpenter veteran, 10 years CDL, CNA, bachelor's degree, associate's degree. What am I doing on the streets? Making plans to re-inhabit my house, which I own, yeah, in Springfield, Missouri, not St. Louis. So, just a recap. I'm going to try to shut this up in 21 minutes. So, trying to keep track of my dream is like trying to keep track of Clydesdale horses on the loose. And, John Anderson is going to be here with the Band Geeks on the 21st of July, was it? And I'm reaching out to the radio station to try to make some sort of contact. And I'm still going to try on his Patreon page. Mr. Jimmy Page has not even performed on stage since 2011. Do you realize how long ago that was, Mr. Page? Seriously? 2011, 2020. Dude, whatever happened to what you said? You know, my kids used to come to me and they say, you said this, Dad, you said this. And I've been waiting for what you actually meant when you said, you know, it might get loud in here. I'm going to tell you one thing. It's damn sure going to get loud in here. It's going to get so loud. Oh, I wish I could sit down with that man. Just drink some tea, which I never even do. Mr. Ian Anderson doesn't even associate with America anymore, it looks like to me. I don't know. He kindly exited off of his agenda, America, a couple of years ago, and now it's like the same. You know, if I want to talk to him, I'm going to have to go over to Germany or France or something like that. So, what I've decided is this. You know, most of my life, all my decisions can be summed up in 2 words. Fuck it, right? I'm going to go to Chicago. I know 3 different gentlemen who may still have a band. One thing's for damn sure, by this time, they must be seasoned veterans. They were all still jamming the last time. Johnny Saint's band, Hal Getz band, and Steve Rayfeld band. 3 bands. I'm going to go up to Chicago and see if they need a helping hand, as Rod Stewart might say. But as what's her name from the Cranberries might say, zombie. Youch. My ex is in jail. Oh, or not. I don't know if she got out yet, but she... it's all a big drama. Alright, it's Jimmy DeCaustin saying, life is beautiful.